Cross Rocky Mountain Race Week here. We're on day 6 of this trip. They raced 4 tracks, 1,000 miles, and now we're on the 6th day of actual racing. The Shootout is brought to you by TBM Brakes. How the Shootout kind of goes is we have the fastest 8, the second fastest 8, and then we go into the quick 16, from quick 16 to Rowdy Radial, from Rowdy Radial to Index. Everybody has a place at the end of this when they get back to it where they have a spot to win money as well. So if they had a bad day during the week and their average didn't work out, then they also be able to come back and do a shootout and they have a chance to win that too, so you can win twice with this deal. Not only that, if you broke sometime during the week and you couldn't get your car fixed, you're allowed to come back as long as you started with it, and you come back and you're allowed to do an exhibition deal, and that also wins money. So, you know, it gets you a spot where, hey man, my car broke, but we really tried hard to get it going. We came back, instead of just having to run TOs, we put you into exhibition, and with the exhibition, you're good to win $1,000. I think what you'll find unique about this drag and drive event is that we not only have the drive days and the averages like a normal one does, but we actually brought the drag racing back into it. This is a new deal this year with actually being able to compete at the end like real drag racing. This is definitely something that we will do going forward. Everybody seems to really enjoy it. Along with the junior deal, we will put that on the schedule for next year, and that's actually the young kids being able to come and do this with their parents. It seems like it's really growing as well. We always try to do things a little different here and make it a little bit more exciting as we go, and I think we've hit the nail on the head this year.
back over.
Just got done running the Toad. We kind of like to do things a little fun around here every once in a while. We just got done with that. Now we're going into the semifinals for all classes.
First pass went real good. Everything worked right. Went right down through there. Grabbed a little scramble button on the long end to make sure I was nosed out ahead of him, and everything was good.
Changed rod bearings in the parking lot of the Coles before he drove back here. He came back, felt like it had pretty good oil pressure, made one round, come back around to do the next round, and in the burnout he heard her start knocking, so he shut her down for it, put it all on the ground. So good for him. I mean, the car did way more than what he expected it would do, and now he's still got a goal to try to win both of them next year. One of my favorite cars.
It's a rowdy radio class, so it's a 26 8.5. The combo obviously is a Mustang, stock suspension, stock 8.8, very simple build. So it's a stock 6-liter rod piston motor, stock intake, stock exhaust manifolds, board, 80mm turbo, full exhaust front to rear with mufflers, We're able to have conversations along the way. Power glide and 327 gears. Pretty simple little deal. Shootout went really well for me. We didn't have to work on anything at all. We've been able to just detail the car. I love this event. I've done Drag Week and other events, and this is by far hands down my favorite. But no hiccups at all. The lanes have been perfect. Everything they've done has been out of the ballpark. So not a single complaint from me. Awesomely. I mean, really, one of the best. This is my 10th week, or 10th event. Out of all the events, this is by far the best. I mean, I got my wife with me, so that helps. But yeah, really good event. Good week.
It's our second year on race week. Last year, unfortunately, we weren't able to take my car, so we borrowed a car. It was a 2018 Camaro with a Pro Charger. Had a lot of fun with it. We had cooled seats, AC, all that amenities, and everything was great. So we get into this thing. It's got a 2-speed power glider. No AC, no amenities, no nothing. Which everything went great. You know, for what it is. We pulled fuel 2 times. We had to pull over, cool down. Other than that, we've been extremely lucky. We were in the 9.0 class. We were in second place until the third day. Unfortunately, I ran 2.890s. I had to turn in a 20. But now here we are. We're in the finals for the 16. Man, I just hope we can take it home.
Who's doing it? You guys gotta fight that.
He can do first. I don't care.
All right. That's all you need to know.
There it is.
Right lane, right?
I'll let you bump it first. Went pretty smooth, no big hiccups. Did a fuel pump in Ennis and oil change in Ennis. Didn't have any other issues driving other than that. Got an axle seal that's got a little seat, but we'll get that fixed when we get home. It's a small block Chevy, it's a 383. It's got a single on-3 94mm with a CSU carburetor to blow through. The final for Rowdy Radio Shootout. I think it's gonna take everything I got and whatever he ain't got to get around him. Hope for the best, have a good time is the main thing. I think the Shootout's really cool. It kind of brings back the racing portion of it, not just your average. The racing part's a lot of fun. Draw chips, everybody gets a good kick out of it. A little bit of trash talk with each other.
It's been great. It's been real quick. We haven't had to sit here very long or anything. I mean, I'm real happy with the way it goes, because usually I got to sit up here and put ice in the damn thing and all that, but we don't have to do that now. I got one more to go, and gotta have it, I'll win. So, one of them deals.
What's the plan for the final? Try
to be back at the pits without being towed.
It's going good. It's been up and down like the stock market, but we're there. We're here in the final, and we'll give it our best, man.
Final for all of us.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's pretty cool. You know, we showed up with no trailer, ran on the same radials, just winging it. You know, I guess sometimes you get lucky with stuff like that.
What's the plan for the final?
Win. A to B.
Well, I'm very tired. I'm glad to be here, and hopefully we can pull out a win. We'll see.
Get the driver's seat.
Got him out of the hole. 738 to a 740. That was one freaking heck of a drag race right there. That's what we live for right there.
Coming on the line, I definitely feel like I treat him. He didn't get a slip, so I don't know what the reaction time looked like. After it spun a little bit, I pedaled it, it stuck, and I pushed the pedal as far as it go down and ran it out the back door on him. I think I'm $1,000 richer, and it was a great week. Spent it with good friends, my fiance. I couldn't ask for anything else this week.
The race was great. Afterwards, I blew a fuse somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I just know I got one thing that's lit up and the rest of it is off. So I've tried everything trying to get it started, and I had to go get some fuses and a test light. So I have to drive this home. So it needs to run. Shootout's so much fun. I mean, I love to race, and this is a good part of it too, because I like doing that kind of racing instead of just time trials and averages. This is a little extra, so it's good.
It was good. I think that was a good 720 pass. I think I've been running, my son-in-law was telling me on the computer when he looks at it, and I didn't want to know any of this until the before this race. He said when I go through the traps, I'm shutting down about 1420, and he said at that point I'm doing about a 745. So I'm probably running around 720s. Boy, he was out on, I mean, there at the first, I didn't think I was going to catch him. And then at the very end, this whole thing picks up speed on the upper end. I mean, like throwing coals into a coal train, man. I mean, he was out ahead of me by about 2 cars, and then this thing just, those old Hart turbos just start pulling big time. And I went by him, and that's what he told me. He said, man, he said, that was a good race. He said, I just need a little bit more motor. So, yeah, another race week down. This is the first 1 in 4 that I've finished. The rest of them I broke down. So right now it won't start. Yeah. So I think the temperature's at 240 right now in there. So, and the factory computer won't let it start. So I got to come out here and hit the bump button, and it's just as hot as can be.
Hi guys, unfortunately, race week has come to an end. Everybody's packed up, loaded up, and headed home. We appreciate everybody watching and keeping up with the action. Keep an eye out for 2023 dates, times, and tracks. We'll get that information to you as soon as we can. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you soon.